I'm just trying to check if I know if YouTube sends notifications to anyone these days, because I didn't stream for a while my art blog, and this is what are we going to do with my art blog. Konbanwa. So this is what I'm doing on a screen, and realistically, what are we doing today? I want to new here, if anyone hearing about me for the first time, I started that at some point my art blog, so you can see these guys. Oh my god, I'm drawing not on the correct layer. So basically I drew them yesterday. They're Date Masamune. This is Date Masamune. And this is Sanada Yukimura. And I drew them yesterday, traced them over. Maybe I will redraw them fully. I still did not decide what I'm going to do exactly with it, but I do want to, this process of me doing that and talking about what's happening. So one of the reasons was also that I part and procreate fully updated the brushes and the layouts and UE and UX, and I lost a lot of my brushes, which was very, very annoying. And I had an art block, and I didn't restore everything that I had. So it was like super, super annoying that I had to, rebuild my library. Right now, I'm thinking of redrawing these chibies, not just tracing them over, because I like the general idea, but I don't like the proportions and how it looks. So we will be drawing over the chibies that I made yesterday, starting with Yuki. He's the princess. He is a real princess. So you will see me right now struggling with finding brushes and pencils because I still didn't organize everything properly, because again I haven't been drawing for over a year, and this is again one of my attempts to go back to it, and I think no, not this layer, and I think starting with something simple as chibies should be fine. Especially when you can, do stuff on a paper first and then turn it into a digital drawing. Maybe it will look better, maybe it will look worse. We will see. I want to make it less messy, I think. I think this one is messy, and I want to give it a little bit better result, and I want to color it, so we will play around a little bit with the drawing I did yesterday. But basically I rewatched Sengoku Basara recently, and I was surprised both positively and negatively, because the anime that was out in so great. I didn't expect it looked so like that's I'm not saying that old anime is supposed to look bad, but I was just really surprised that remember it, and I think it was more yaoi cocaine than I remember it, because I used to be like a huge fan. So I was really surprised how it ended up being so good, much better. They didn't look great. One of those was Get Backers, pretty old anime with a lot of like cool ships and stuff, but it just didn't look that great after years. And with Sengoku Basara, it was the opposite. It really looked just amazing. So I was excited when I found out there was also a Last Party, and I was sure that's it's going to be great too, because I already was positively surprised, but it wasn't good. It was actually pretty bad. It was pretty bad, and sometimes when something is not really good, you're like, well, okay, at least like maybe they tried something new, or I don't know. But in case of this particular rebuild, I'm still not sure what was it. I guess the idea was to promote a game, because they made like a remake of what was in the final movie, but with but with characters from a game, like closer to a game, as far as I understand. But the direction was so wrong. It was so far away from what made previous seasons good. So I was really surprised that happened. But I watched it anyway. Not fully. I'd say I skimmed a lot, because there were like some jokes I didn't get. What was the point of these jokes? Some content was a little bit strange. I found only the moment that were like funny, at least, because like I'm still not sure what was the idea behind the thing, to be honest. But as you can see, I decided to go back to drawing, because why not, Oh no, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. But it's really challenging, even with I have a sketch. I was thinking only of tracing it, but now I want just to make things a little bit different, I think. Maybe the lines a little bit different, maybe the expressions a little bit different. Because I want it to have more like... let me see. I'll kill the sketch and see. I think this doesn't look good, because he needs a better... No, freehand. Oh, what are you doing? Stop doing that. So yeah, right now I'm struggling with doing basic things in this art tool that more than a year ago was super easy to use. Right now, I'm struggling with everything. So I decided, because this is a brush I didn't use this brush before. So that's why you can see that this process is not as simple as it may look on the first sight. And again, I don't want just to trace over what I did. I want to add something new, and maybe to recreate the drawing that I made as the handmade sketch. And we will see what will happen when the stream is over. Because before, I think when I was doing, even though I have right now something that I've just prepared for the stream, I still kind of struggle to finish the basic idea of what I'm trying to do here. Yes, they're the same. But from my previous streams, when I was streaming my art, I was usually doing coloring not drawing like from the scratch. So it's also like a new challenge for me to, you know, draw and talk about stuff. But I hope we'll have something at the end that will look not only it's on the end imagination. I want to make Osamone sama. Okay, the first thing that I don't like on the original sketch is Yuki's hair. It looks messy, and I want to change it to make it better. So I'm gonna start from that. Art blocks are very annoying, especially when you were considering making a channel that solely relies on your art. And then something told you, you know, no, you're not gonna do that. Because, like, I think that's why I've never even tried to be an artist, like, full-time or, like, doing commissions. Because, like, when I'm in art block, I know every artists are going through them, but literally nothing helps with them, in my case. So, I think this looks better. And now we can try to, like, if it's, where was it in here? Just follow his swoop. Trying to go through this art block with, again, a live stream. Because I'm just, you know, it's much easier if there's someone around, how it's called, body doubling. Yeah, so they actually, this one. So what's interesting about Sengoku Basara old anime, form a thought, but this party, there is a direction of animation of how characters talk and behave that is so, like, so, oh my god, what's the word? They all really, like, the team really thought about everything, like every micro blink, every word, every breath, everything was under control. There wasn't like a feeling that's, oh, they just, you know, were messing around and did something randomly without any thoughts about it. They really thought so much about so much stuff. And I was so impressed because I'm used, like, to the way the modern anime is directed, which is, I'm a huge fan of the modern anime. I'm not one of those people who say, oh, they used to do anime so much better. No, I think they're still doing pretty great anime, but there's something that's not as good. Not bad, but there's something that I wish there was more of that. And this is probably, like, maybe because they used to have more limitations, and so they had to really focus on what they can do, and they could lock in so well, because right now I see a lot of experiments in anime, which is a good thing. Animation is not stagnating, they're, like, trying new things, but man, how to explain? Maybe I put his eyebrows too low. I think I need to give them better. yeah, I think like sometimes it's too messy and too overwhelmed. I kind of want it to be sometimes a little bit like clear, like and this is animators recently that a lot of freelancers like are hired to do anime, so a lot of people the experiments is almost impossible. So maybe this is something with that. So we're keep seeing the works only made by veterans, and we don't see anything that actually, you know, new fresh behind it. Because this is something I was thinking a lot while I was watching Sengoku Basara, that like I could 100% were doing. And also one of the things that I look great in less when it's more about it. I'm talking about when, again, with the rotoscoping, adding to D animations, it makes it cool. It adds some great things to it. But sometimes I feel like it's a little bit too much for me. So I'm like, I wish they did less of that. Sometimes I wish they kind of focus on being 2D animation. I think from recent anime that's are good in the same, like they made me feel the same way as Sengoku Basara was Look Back movie. I'm not sure, I don't remember. I think they didn't use rotoscopic, maybe they did, but it felt a little bit different from what they usually do with anime these days, and I liked it a lot. I have no idea what this brush is doing, honestly. I don't even know why I'm using this brush. I've never used it before, so I'm like just messing around. But I think we're going somewhere. Let me see them. Yeah, I think we're going somewhere. With this, at least the hair will look a little bit more fuzzy. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm even doing at this point. No, I shouldn't take this away. But I think, again, we're on the way. We're on the way. I need a second. I'm so mad that iPad changed settings because it made, again, it didn't help my art block like at all. So I had to look up for my brushes again, migrate them, and some, again, I didn't organize my folders yet. So to fight my art block, I definitely need to revisit all my tools, which is okay. So we have the basis. Okay. I'm gonna wait, what I'm gonna do? Maybe I want this one. Yeah, I want this one, but I need a different brush. As I said, I was talking at the beginning of the stream that I'm going to be really trying to figure it out. Where are the brushes that I used to use for my previous drawings that build the foundation of. So, okay, I think I'm more satisfied with this sketch than with what was before. I know some artists don't, do line art. I sometimes also just draw over the sketch and don't think about it too much. But right now, I do want to make a line art, just because, I don't know, line art, some people hate it, but for me, line art, it can be really, really calming down. And so I'm in a mood to do line art for this character. Ooh. So if anyone wants to chat, I'm ready to answer the questions, because, I mean, I have no problem to just yap to myself, but if anyone wants to talk about something, what was interesting with this Sengoku Basara watch, outside of my thoughts of what's happening to modern anime, is that I kinda Josei Muke projects as much as they now, and like studios were trying to search for their audience among everyone, which was very, very funny. That's the type of fan service that was during like Code Geass, during Get Baker's Sengoku Basara. I think they don't do it anymore because they have more data, or like maybe different audiences right now. Hello, new people in chat. We're talking about old anime, art blocks, Sengoku Basara, and I'm doing line art of my chibies that I sketched yesterday, and I turned them into digital today. Because this is my try to fight my art block, which has been with me for over a year. My YouTube channel is 2 years old, and when I started it, I was drawing every day for more than a year, and I was drawing not only. Now I'm trying to go back to drawing. I know what I need to do to go back to drawing to feel more confident. I definitely need to, as usual, go to basics. And again, I need to find all the brushes I used to use when I was drawing every day. Wait, who was on the... Okay, yeah, it was Yuki, that's all correct. Because I'm trying to figure out which character was in the front, and it was Yuki. Like, I picked up a real pencil yesterday. Love for drawing. Drawing without it is not as fun, and it's not as easy as with it. I'm actually surprised I didn't lose it. I lost it, and I'm very proud of myself. It's still with me, so I can keep drawing, keep doing all these doodles and stuff. How does it look? Okay, they are not as... It's okay, this is... What are you... Digital too? I'm just interested. So I used to be only a traditional artist many years before. Like, I was doing only watercolors. It was my favorite thing ever. But then I bought iPad and things has changed. I still do sketches in traditional sense because it helps me, like, firstly, mileage and muscle memory. It's very important when you doing art, and I am trying to get some of it back. I do want to start doing more like just copying art I love and learning from it. I can do it like that, right? Yes. But I need to start from things like, squares. I wanted to say from circles, but not from circles. I want to do something from... I'd like to manage squares. I think circles, in my opinion, if from basics, are easier than squares. And every time I go through, learn a little bit more about basics, I'm like, why I didn't do it so like before? Why I'm always struggling with them? But it requires a lot of patience. And the place I used to do a lot of gesture life, like nude model drawing, both again in my sketchbook with real pencil and with iPad. I used to do a lot of those. And recently, by the way, I was invited again to the gesture drawing event, but I ignored the message. I need to go back, to those things. Though gestures drawing, the best thing from it is usually, like last time I went to gesture drawing, they had 3 models at the same time. 3 people at the same time. You have to draw 3 people at the same time, and you have like 10 minutes. It was really cool, but I thought that my brain is going to explode. Like before this sketching of 3 people, the most people I sketched was 2 people. It was like once I was in gesture drawing, and they had 2 models, both guy and a girl, and they were like super cool. Sometimes those people who organize these events, they invite like models who are already used to it, who already are like keep doing it for a while. And sometimes they invite something new and they were shy, they don't know how to pose, you can tell they're stressed, which is again fair, like they are sitting naked in the middle of people who look at them intensively, though we only want, to draw them, nothing criminal. But again, I get it that it can be very stressful, especially again for the first time. And in case when I was drawing to like 2-person girl and a guy, they both, I think it wasn't their first time posing for artists, and there was even like they were doing some like crazy poses, and even at some point artists told them, like someone of artists, oh, you don't have to try this hard, like it's fine, it's fine. You can you can just just stand. But again, I appreciate it. I still have all these sketches. My iPad is full of sketches of people who are doing gesture drawing. I'm the person who's doing gesture drawing. People are posing, and again, I need to probably reply to those messages and go again and draw for a little bit. Okay, let me see. His sneaky smile. And actually, this particular sketch is my... oh no! Oh my god, it looks so bad. It's my intrusive thoughts one, because I would like, if he's in anime Sengoku Basara, I would also just yoink him, like... I was like, this is mine, now you're mine. Everyone who wants him, bye. No, that's mine. Yoink. because he's just so cute, you know. He gives like, what's the best part? Like, there are a lot of great part of Sanada Ikimura, but the best part for me is that he gives me cuteness aggression, and he's so strong. So if you cuddle him too much, it's fine. He's strong. He can handle this. So there is no any issues with that. I think how it was here, it was fine. So I don't need to do too much in event with his hair. Okay. No, I don't like it. Don't like it. Maybe like this is better. Or it was too much. Okay, let's give it a try. So this is sketch of my, again, intrusive thoughts. I would definitely, I don't know, he's just so adorable. And I also watched the spin-off anime Gakuen Basara, and there was like a funny part then where like it was told that Yuki, he's such a good boy, he doesn't know how to be a delinquent, and he suffers from it. Well, he didn't suffer from it. Like, some people were like putting pressure on him that you're so young, a lot of comments on my videos. Thank you so much for watching them. I'm really happy that that you share so many similar hobbies with me. Right now I am drawing Sengoku Basara chibies because I just rewatched Sengoku Basara and I have a lot of emotions, and I'm fighting my art block. I'm trying to go back to drawing after over a year of not doing anything. Like, I did maybe some like super quick sketches, but again, I didn't do anything similar to what I'm doing right now. Or I would say, right now, no pressure for myself. I'm not doing anything extremely hard. I'm doing like simple chibies, simple designs. But I am doing my best. This is still me doing my best. I think I merged you, you'll be fine both. With games, I watched some Let's Plays, so I can say that I'm very familiar with games. I watched 3 seasons of anime and 2 spin-offs, and I want also to watch, if I find it, a stage play and drama. Is the software Procreate? Yes, it is. I'm drawing in Procreate. Before it was updated, I had everything super organized, and it was super easy and quickly drove for me. But then it was like there was a major update, and I lost a lot of my brushes, and new library organization didn't work for me too well. Let me see. I need to add, so he has hair here too. And I need him to have his second leg, right? I forgot about one more leg for Date Masamune-sama. What's funny, like on Twitter, I'm posting like clips of what I watch in Sengoku Basara. And I think the funniest part that a lot of Japanese percent, they don't like when you do that because they really against if you doing something and you use copyright materials, they are really against it. But I guess since there is no content of Sengoku Basara for over a decade, they're like, you know what, we don't care anymore. At least someone can talk about it. So I'm like, I even was thinking maybe I will make a video about it. I'm not sure yet, honestly, because like I'm thinking about it. Like, you know, when you kinda can do whatever you want, like nobody can stop you. You know, there is no sponsors. There is no like too many of obligations. Sometimes I think that's one of the reasons why I grow the way I grow, that I just want, you know, to enjoy this moment of absolute creative freedom. Like, okay, maybe this video has just 100 views and not like 1,000 views, but you know, but at least I had a fun. I wonder, is it because of rain or is it like happening overall for my stream? I remember when I streamed before, there was something glitchy, maybe laggy. I will like when I finish this like that, because it can be a little bit laggy. But you know, as I was talking before, since you know, I'm a small channel, I don't have a big audience yet, like I am planning to grow and stuff, but at the moment my main goal, you know, is just to enjoy enjoy the ride. So let's try to do it this way. No, go back. I said go back. Let's try to do some coloring. I think it can be like that. It's Yuki's right. Okay, we need it like this. Okay. I like 2 years ago when I started the YouTube channel and I was again drawing every day, I was also watching and subscribed to a lot of art channels, and I kind of need go back to those and also watch what is happening with them. I think Masamune has a little bit lighter skin than Yukimura, so I need them also have different skin. Done. When I decided to stream today or yesterday, I decided to stream that I will stream today, yesterday. I was like, oh my god, everyone's going to see how bad I am at art. How I'm doing everything in the worst way possible. But then I thought, hey, you know what? At least I'm not one of those artists who are pretending that they are not just tracing AI sketches. You know, have you ever seen those? I've seen at least, I think recently I saw at least 2 examples where people were sharing their time lapses and saying, look, I am an artist. You see, like, how cool I draw. And you can, like, if you ever, 2 moments, if you ever, like, did a drawing in your life or seen an actual real time lapse, you can tell that those like fake artists pretending that they are not tracing AI, like how much they're lying to you, because they, like, you can look at their sketch and then like at the final art and you can tell like no way you go from this to the final version that you're doing. Do you speak Arabic well? I use Google Translate to write in English. I don't speak Arabic. I speak English, Ukrainian, Japanese, a little bit of Polish, and also I know Russian, but I don't speak Russian anymore. Awesome to watch the creative process. Thank you. I also like watching, again, I like watching people, like, again, even if it's not there. I don't like this color, Masamune-sama. I want something else, maybe this one better. So I like watching art and time lapses. I like to learn from artists. It's always so nice to see how they do that. Some of, like, what's usually blows my mind is when, like, it's some, like, real event, like convention or something, and there is an artist who can just draw a giant drawing on a whiteboard, and like they doing it, and it's just like feels it just like appearing from their mind. This is like, it requires a lot of skills, but you're like, it's hard to believe that it is real. Before I got a big digital drawing tablet, like a big screen. But then I bought iPad and stopped using that big screen. Mostly because iPad is just so easy to carry around with it, and I used to Procreate so much. So I used to do watercolors. I used to do traditional inking and watercolors. That was my favorite tools for the art. Once I saw a person sketch the whole drawing by themselves, but they used eye for the hair. Oh my god! Like, this is honestly, for me, it's crazy. How do you do something like that? Like, I don't get it. If you already have a skill, like, I never had a temptation to, I will just, do a background with AI, or I don't know. I'm trying to figure out which skin color. I think this one is the best. And I, like, why are you doing it like that? You can speak Japanese. As for me, I only speak my native language. Yeah, I can speak Japanese. ちょっとだけ。I have a friend that uses AI for background and secondary items in the drawing. It's kind of conflicting since we all know how AI works, stealing work from the art. Yes, exactly. Like, it's basically, like, it's stealing from other artists, right? I don't think it's like it's not only like stealing and like environment issues. It's just like, you basically tell yourself, I will not improve as an artist. Like, okay, I don't want to do better. I kind of want to stop. And other artists, but you're also stealing from yourself, to be honest. Like, maybe I'm sound like too pretentious or something like that, but I do feel it honestly like that. Like, why are you doing this to yourself? Like. Yeah, so like, and it's fine to be bad at something. Not only, like, again, you steal from other artists, you don't learn anything. And what kind of accomplishments you have if you generate a background with AI for your image? Like, did you had fun? I don't know. Like, some people say, digital tools are also like a shortcut. But look, like, even at this stream, look at me, right? I'm very struggling. And I had like a sketch before. Like, I didn't make it from zero, but I do a lot. And everything even I do, again, I'm not doing anything professionally, or like, probably there's so many more efficient and correct way to do things that I'm doing right now. But even that, it's fun, it's fun. I can talk to people, I can use my own hands, In Spanish, we have a lot of Arabic derived words we use on daily and professional life. Oh, okay. I'm since Ukrainian is a Slavic language, I can. So yeah, I don't like Masamune-sama hair color. I need to choose some different. Maybe this. Maybe I need different. Sometimes I also watch my manga artists who are like drawing, and it's very like inspirational. Especially you can tell the artists know what to do. And again, it's inspiring to see. Like, again, I'm so happy to see when someone doing something with their hands. Actually, everyone wants to, to make it everything quicker, cheaper, and it's so scary. Like, I'm actually scared of all those like trends for everything to be quick and cheap. Like, what about giving it a time? Let people to think and process, and this includes like the process of making art and the engaging with art, because it's like art is something that it should be only trendy hype. You have like 1 week window to join something that's popular, or it's over for you and everyone you love. So do it right now. And I'm like, again, here's the stream for people watching. We're chatting. I'm doing something based on anime that was over, that like the final iteration of Sengoku Basara. I think it was in 2018, like the Gakko and Basara spin-off, and it feels good. I'm not gonna lie, it feels good to just be around people, talk about art, discuss. Forever FOMO for everything. Like I think I need to do it, and my God, no, I want to do yell guys and to add you to a folder? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Wait, how do I do... Yes, group. And this is gonna be called Masamune-sama! So I was actually in Sendai, and this is going to be... okay, we need one more layer to edit. But while I was again going through Sengoku Basara, I would kill someone to see the storyboards for Sengoku Basara anime, because I'm 100% sure that like there was so many details they were putting in it. I really, really want to see the storyboards, like sketches and all that stuff. That's cool, but I would like to see how they plan that, like every small impression, every small thing, because again, the anime has so many details. Like it's just insane. The anime just insane with attention to details and like subtle moments, from colors, from blinking, every line, there's so many. One of the things that the Sengoku Basara anime did also great is they had so many silence and pauses in the way they structured the story, which again not many anime do these days, because everything should be super noisy, everything should be, explosion should be every 3 seconds, and I really like when it goes for every art form, like including movies, including, videos. I really like when people know how to use pause and silence. And this goes especially probably for like things like stand-up comedy, you know, like if you know when to stop and let your audience to catch a breath and to like kill them additionally over, you're like actual like professional comedian. I used to do stand-up comedy for was it like, or if you know, I don't know. These two guys are the most popular ones. I think so. I think they are. At least maybe I'm biased, but I think they are. I mean, at least the story forces them the most than other characters. The way I named their foe, Sendai is pretty cold, but I still in his team. And calling Yukimura Yuki, because I think, I mean, he's so cute. So he's just Yuki for me. But I don't think it's a popular short version for his name, because Yuki means snow, and Yukimura is the opposite of the snow. He's very, very hot because his soul is always burning. He's burning. His heart is burning. Like someone called the ambulance. Everything is on fire, and this is fine. But I still like calling him Yuki because, again, he... Oh, no, wait. No, I don't... I need to separate later. Yukimura gives me a cuteness aggression, so that's why I like calling him by nickname. Everyone who's making me feel kyun. Every person like that should have a cute nickname from me. Masamune-sama makes me feel a different kind of feeling. That's why Masamune-sama is Masamune-sama and Yukimura is Yuki. So, yeah. And he's like cute like that. Her nickname incorrectly, but what I wanted to ask, if you're still here, you, as far as do you live in Japan or you travel there a lot? Because I saw you were replying to my Yaoi Dungeon video, and I was like, oh, you've been there. That's nice. And Mandarake, and you were talking about Mandarake online stores. I like going into physical Mandarake because I just like to be there. Like even sometimes I go there, I don't buy anything. I think I used Masamune-sama skin tone for Yuki. Yes. Oh, look how far we... I'm not sure why this canvas is so big. But, you know. Okay, we can move them a little bit to the center. Let's go. Let's body too high. I mean, I can cut again. The plus of doing digital, you can cut canvas, you can like shrink things, you can delete them, you can look how things are looking. Okay, we'll keep working on Masamune-sama. Oh no, I wanted to finish Yukimura's clothing. I definitely need to go back to doing... Wait, I forgot. Yuki has... Okay, I'll do this and then he has like ribbons. He doesn't have just this hair like band-aid. It's a ribbon that... I don't think it's a big spoiler in Sengoku Basara, but he uses his ribbon to help Masamune-sama to fight their enemy. So it's a very romantic thing. Oh, yeah, like Japan requires a lot of resources, and recently there is like... well, the fuel is getting much more expensive, and it used to be expensive to fly there anyway. So right now it's a little bit even more complicated, honestly. The tickets are much more expensive than they used to be. I gave Yuki a really ugly bald spot. I think I'll do it this way. So yeah, like long trip. I traveled to Japan like because well, right now I will take a break from going to Japan for some time because I'm looking for a job, and it's not going really well because like the job market is insane. In my case, at least they reply to my applications, but that's it. Like, even if they reply, even if I have experience, it's kind of not easy right now to land a job. So that's why I'm here streaming like Yukimura and his ribbons. I think there's 2 ribbons usually going from here. Okay, I'll think about ribbons more. Kind of 2 days travel and 2 days travel and back, so my vacation week won't be enough. Yeah, that's definitely Japan requires to have, like, I usually go there for at least 14 days. Okay, let's go here. For at least 14 days. My last trip was 16 days. But again, until I find a job, I'll need some break from going to Japan. But wait, you were saying that you're in Spain, right? I've been to Spain this year. A lot of my friends live in Spain right now. I didn't travel a lot in Spain, but I've been there a couple of times. I like being around the sea. Sometimes I think... oh no, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, from Chile. Okay, I'm sorry. Who said... sometimes it's easy for me to... like, recently, a couple of people rating me on their native languages on my channel, which is fine. Again, I don't try to force anyone to use any other language. Yeah, so, and there was someone from Spain. Maybe I mistook you for someone. I'm genuinely sorry. That wasn't my intention. Yeah, so... taking long vacations could be tough, and there's like the double standard for traveling to Japan, especially now. It's like depending on what you want to do, because some of my trips to Japan, when I was going there and just staying at I was like staying at my friend's couch, so I didn't pay anything for lodging, and I didn't go anywhere. Like, I didn't do trips by Shinkansen or anything, and it was so cheap for me to travel there. And I also went when it wasn't like the super popular season, and the flights weren't super expensive too. So basically, I went to Japan for 2 weeks, and I spent there, including with like flight, less than if I did some trip in Europe, which was like surprising for me. So sometimes trips and I still saw a lot. I just was traveling around, like, anywhere I can reach, not too expensive by train from Tokyo. So I went to Chiba Prefecture or to Saitama, and it didn't cost that much. Trains weren't so expensive. And, oh, wait, what is this? What is it? I find a glitch. Who are you? Where are you? Okay. And then you go to a trip with someone, with a group of friends, and it's it gets expensive, a little bit even insane, I'd say. Sometimes it gets like that. So yeah. Wait, I need Yuki's hair. It's been so while since last time I was doing drawing like that. I'm very happy that I found all my tools. Like, I found my glove, I found my stand for a iPad, so my hands feel normal. And I am really happy that, I mean, I have a progress with this picture, you know. I can't say that like I'm super satisfied with what I'm doing in sense. Like I'm thinking, like I'm thinking about these ribbons. Maybe I remove ribbons, you know, like what? Maybe, or I leave just one. Wait, where did I add ribbons? It's wrong layer, as usual. This is where my YouTube channel come in handy, honestly. You don't have to go to places that full of tourists, you know? Or you don't have to go there, like, again, you don't have to go to the most... I understand when people go to popular places, but, like, even though Japan is not a big country, but it has a lot to offer. Oh no, I have a work meeting right now. Let's talk later. Kind regards. Thank you for chatting with me. I enjoyed this conversation and I wish you good luck with your meeting. Talk to you soon. Bye. So yeah, I was talking about, I was talking about Japan and that you don't have to go to touristy locations. Like, I understand if it's your dream or things like that, it's totally fine. But if you want to go to Japan and it's not necessary feel anything too strong to locations that people are like usually visit, you actually can have very good time because there are still so many places that are not overcrowded in Japan. And even like this, in April, when I went to Japan, I didn't go like outside of Tokyo. I didn't go anywhere where were too many of people. Even like though I went in April where, you know, everyone are in Japan at that time, but it never felt too overcrowded. And I went to like locations that are popular with tourists, but like mostly with like Japan's neighbors from other Asian countries. So I went there and it still come back. But it still was much better than like I used to like Kyoto. But now it's almost impossible to be in Kyoto like for a long time because it is insane overcrowded. With Tokyo, it's kind of, in my opinion, it's manageable. The crowds, like it's overcrowded, but it is more or less manageable. You can still find a place when you can have a good time. With Kyoto, any popular location is just too much. It's just too much, and it's very sad for me because I like Kyoto, but right now it's not impossible. I usually, when I go to Kansai, I usually go to Osaka, which is, if someone was in Osaka, they can tell me, Tori, Osaka is also overcrowded, but like, again, it's not that overcrowded, at least for me. I may be not the best point of reference, you know. But yeah, I think Osaka is still fine. Well, I mean, again, if you're not going to Dotonbori, you'll be fine, I think. So, okay, we need to give... talking about Sengoku Basara again. Like these chibies are from Sengoku Basara. This is Date Masamune, and this is Sanada Yukimura. Date Masamune in anime has very beautiful grayish blue eyes, but for some reason in other adaptations he always have yellow eyes. I think the idea is because, you know, he's dragon with yellow eyes. I don't know if it has any historical accuracy, but I like him more with like blue grayish eyes. It's much more pretty in my opinion, and it fits his character more than just golden eyes, like golden eye dragons. It's my opinion, honestly. I wonder why I think the idea, oh, he's a dragon, he needs to have blue eyes or something, but I like light blue grayish eyes. Sleepy mask. Stop. That's wrong. This should be clipping mask above. I like him more with wait, I'm looking for the layer. The more gray, the grayish eyes fit him better because, wait, what's going on? It's wrong. Multiply. Yes, that's the one. Maybe not the one I want to use for this shadowing. No. Okay, wait. Let me see. Usually I use multiple. Maybe multi. Alright, yeah, this looks interesting. So I was talking about designs. Yellow eyes with a dragon is such a cliche. So I like when it's more like in anime adaptations, there's a lot of scenes with him under the moon, and his eyes look like moon, and this is something I really like about it. Like, again, there's so many story points that are told there with colors, and I really like it. Okay, I don't know how to shade anymore. I feel like I lost skill totally, but we will do our best anyway. Like, I'm not even trying to understand where the light source is going. Maybe this is the issue. Or like what I'm trying to tell with... No, wait, by the way, I like this hair color more. I like this hair color more. I was shading, but okay, wait, we're doing this hair color, okay? Bye, and let's go. Yeah, this is so much better. This is so much better than it was before. Like, his previous color, I wasn't satisfied with this, but this one is great. I think, since I plan to draw more of them in the future, I need also to create a color palette with them. And I need to find the colors I will use for them all the time. And I think... wait, I missed a spot in Yuki's tummy. I think we can use this color. Come on. Yeah, and we can use this one too. So this is again, by the way, what just now, like, this was example. I was shading this like Masamune-sama hair. I was doing like, I just wanted to make start to do shadows and start to do shades and stuff like that. But I found out that I actually have a better hair color for him. If it was Gen AI, I wouldn't have this amazing moment. Like, I would just, I don't know, type something, see some ugly picture for some reason, I would say, oh yeah, it's beautiful, and that's it. And right now, I I have no idea what I'm doing, where I'm going, what's happening. Honestly, at this point, I really have no idea. I'm chatting with the people in chat. I'm talking and like showing, it's kind of honestly streaming art, especially like if you're not professional, if you're in art block and you're trying to use stream as to go from art block, I feel a little bit insecure because like you can tell if you're watching that's, again, I'm just messing around. Like, look, there's bazillion spots there miss. There's like what's happening, what's going on, but I'm having so much fun. Absolutely agree, the journey is the best. Like I understand that it can like bring you suffer and stuff, but again, like just right now I was like, oh, I like this hair color more, I just will go with it. And I was messing around with some settings that I didn't use before. So yeah, the journey is the best. That's the truth. That also goes for my YouTube channel. Honestly, I made a video last year that average time for a YouTube channel for to get like monetization for YouTube ads is 2 years. And I get monetized in 1 year and 10 months. So I am very average. and it was like last year, it felt like it's impossible. It felt like, wait, like it's impossible. How do people make 4,000 public 4,000 hours of public views? It's impossible. This platform is insane. And then I did it, and I was like, wow, oh my God. You could have them with the moonlighting them in the front to have a glow in Masamune's eye. You're right. Yeah, I'm not, like, I think the lighting is going, like, from this part. And you know what? As actually I'm thinking that it would make more sense if Masamune-san yoinking Yukimura in the middle of the night while nobody's watching his bandage, ribbon or whatever. I feel like I want to make it bigger. For chibies, I think it should be a little bit bigger. So I will make it a little bit. Oh no, but I don't want to cut his eyebrows. So it's like maybe like this. I mean, you see another layer. Not like... Okay, let's try with the color how big I want it to be. And then just add everything else later. Yeah, so I think one of the beauties of, again, doing art, no matter how skillful you are, or are you skillful or not, is those moments when you're like, oh, wait, I can change it and it will look better. Like, wow, aha, right. And again, with AI, you cannot have that. With AI, you cannot have that. And outside of everything that usually is talked about AI, what I hate the most, that it's everywhere right now, especially with like food trucks and street food. Even like if I order something in Uber Eats, they generated their menus or food. And I prefer no picture to AI picture. I could not order food from like a place that generated menu with AI. And I like the basic explanation is like, oh, they're trying to, they don't have, it's a small business, they don't have a lot of money. I don't think, like, with modern technology, if you have money to open a food truck, that probably means you have enough money for, like, a good phone, I think, honestly. And with a good phone, like it can be iPhone, it could be, you can take good pictures, and you don't need like any professional equipment for this anymore. And if you don't know how to take pictures, there's like bazillion of YouTube videos that will tell you how to do it. So I really don't understand why are they doing that. So yeah, I think the lighting is going to be from let's see. How do I want to do that? The light source going to be somewhere here. Like this is going to be the moon. No, then they didn't mean that. Whatever. Okay, wait, where are we? I fixed the ribbon and I like it more because Yukimura doesn't look bold anymore. He kind of looked bold before and it was so annoying for me. I was like, no, Yuki, you're not at that stage yet. You're not Oyakata-sama yet. Yukimura's Oyakata-sama, his general, he's bold, so Yuki, don't do that. You're still too young to go bold. Wait, what's happening here? What? Need to color this part. No, this. Oh. Okay, we need to delete this one. Oh, wow. We can quickly go to see from what we started. Like, we can turn this all off. And this is where we started, from a doodle that I made on my sketchbook by hand. And now we have this. Oh no, I don't need this one. It's interesting. Like, so I may name my folders when I color characters. But I don't name my layers because I'm too lazy. But naming your layers, it's like, it's like people who do, I name folders, but I don't name my layers. I usually don't have that many of layers, to be honest, to name them. It would take too much of my time to do that. Maybe one day I will. I didn't name even folders before, so I'm already a better person than I used to be. Like, how do you come up with, like, I just, naming layers means you know what you're doing, And also, at the beginning of the stream, the software I'm drawing in is Procreate. After it updated, I lost so many of my tools, so many of stuff that I was using, and I still didn't fully recover from that. So that's why my process is even messier than it usually, than it was before. I have no idea, like, I'm not comfortable with those brushes. I'm, like, literally right now just trying to figure it out, what's happening. So I don't know what I'm doing. And I was sharing before that, again, doing stuff like that can be a little bit insecure, but it's fine. I'm open into learning. But I don't think I will ever name all my layers. I just name them whatever after the fact. Maybe. I kind of just look at them, I can see them. For me, it's important just, again, the characters I'm doing. It's important to stay, to organize those. But naming layers, but I respect you. I definitely don't have enough energy to do that. This is such an interesting brush. I never used it before. I received a peace sign. Yay! I kinda, I'm not sure what's happening in here. Their hair make Yuki's hair go over. Must be better if I do like that. Maybe something like that. I'm just like trying to figure it out. Give me a second, because let me see how it may look if we do it like this. Maybe it will be big chunk. Yeah, it definitely will be looking better if Yuki will be in the front in this part of their hair. That's what we're gonna do. Let's party. Okay. Yeah, the process of drawing is the best thing. I still in shock that people are prefer to rob themselves from this experience. Again, I understand, like, as someone who's struggling with art block, and I haven't been drawing for over a year now, I think it's still much better to go through this experience, to give yourself time and stuff, instead of, again, like, I will always yap against AI. It's art theft. It's like just emotional theft. It's like how I'd say it. It just like remove everything fun from art process. Listen, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I don't care whoever says, if they can make this as creative people, we can count our doujinshi and stuff as canon too, because firstly, wait, what's happening? Okay, I see. Firstly, the one of the doujinkas, one of the person who was drawing Sengoku Basara fan art became one of official artists, right? So even official Sengoku Basara team knows that we all right. I mean, it's so intentional. It was so intentional, and I would say you can absolutely call it Battle BL, and if anyone will come to you and say to you, like, you're wrong, it's like just a historical, and like then you can ask them, like, please watch this scene and tell me, why are these characters keep looking for each other all the time? Why are they keep trying to hold hands and do all, like, why are their faces are always in kissing distance? Like, what have? But as a teenager, and if I remember correctly, I think mangaka used to draw BL. I think the manga artist also was making BL. So again, I think it's absolutely fine to consider it as like, and especially since both Peacemaker Kuragane and Sengoku Basara, I think they are from similar times. But anime was out the first season in oh my god, 2009. like 2009. And so that during that time, a lot of terms that we use now for BL and all that stuff, they weren't established yet. It was a part of history when it was somewhere in between all the time. So I think we can call whatever we want to call this word. Vassalord is BL. Vassalord is BL. So Vassalord is their work. I really like Vassalord. It's one of the greatest mangas. It's also about like this, the manga, like they don't do them like that anymore. And I wish they did, you know. Okay, I will add details later to Yukimura's costume. By the way, something similar with Vassalord and Sengoku Basara that made me a little bit sad. In Sengoku Basara, the main character, the vampire guy in Vassalord, in OVA, he was voiced by Keiji Fujiwara. And Keiji Fujiwara was also in Sengoku Basara, and unfortunately, Keiji Fujiwara, he passed away. And when I heard his voice, I felt so sad because, I really liked him. He was a very cool voice actor. Yeah. So I think you can call, again, Basara is Battle BL. And very high production Battle BL. I would say, like, again, my headcanon how I call Sengoku Basara is, early years Josei Muke, because it's really was pandering to women, like anime. I'm talking about anime. I'm not talking about games. And I'm talking about season 1, okay, we can merge it already. Season 1, 2, and the movie. Because everything else, since they stopped pandering to the movie, to the women, like to female audiences, something went wrong. Like they stopped doing their part, because the first Sengoku Basara anime is definitely like somewhere on Josei Muke spectre. But it was, you know, like Josei Muke and very, very good, and they were like, especially, you know, the last party movie, there are so many scenes. I even, like, on my Twitter, I made compilations, like, enjoy, like, Ikemen lying and suffering. There's something, because when I think about, like, literally there's so Twitter, because I actually took screenshots of more, and I will post later more. Because this is something that, like, in TV series, I don't think there was something like that. But the first one was focused mostly on these two. But by the moment when movie was done, there were much more beautiful men in Sengoku Basara. What if we just throw them on the ground sometimes, you know? And they did more than once. This is something that cracked me up. I was like, I mean, I know what are you doing. I really appreciate it. Unironically, I love it to watch. Like, honestly, watching, like, what the best part of, like, early Sengoku Basara. Yet it always was focused in emotional delivery when it was required. Like, when scene should be read as something serious, as something like with what we should empathize. You can feel that, like, the tension sometimes, like the tension sometimes is so, like, you can feel it physically, especially with, like, so where's my arrows? Give me a color. So Data Masamune has a character, side characters who's always with him. His name is Kojuro. I will try to drawing Kojuro with just my memory. He has a scar here. He is very serious character. His hair like that, and he's not red, he's also blue, but Date Masamune is dark blue and Kojuro is light blue. And so every scene with him and Date Masamune, not everything, a lot of scenes with them, but all serious scenes are so good because of the tension, because, they're master, and he teach his master something, and it's Battle BL, I wish we could have Battle BL. No wonder I went so into Hypnosis Mic Division Rep Battle, right? It is also Battle BL in some sense. So it's not a surprise. I like Hypmic so much because I like things like Gore for It, Nakamura, Sasaki and Miyana. I like my fluffy, cutesy stuff, but that's not enough. I need something like that too, I need something with more tension, with more stakes. The bean counter was something like that, but unfortunately I didn't like how anime looked. And there was so many things that went wrong, so I was not a big fan. Maybe a little bit a hater. Not a hater, some parts of it were fine. But those that pissed me off were so annoying. So yeah, would it exist in this day and age? Is it possible to have something this quality? What went wrong with Bean Counter? Studio Dean, they can make good anime, but it wasn't the case with Bean Counter. I have a video where I was complaining. I can be fine if animation is clunky and sometimes not very good. Cherry Maho is not a perfect anime, but I really love it. But what is important is when they deliver at least some care and attention on important scenes. And in my case, in Bean Counter, when character kiss or there's some intimacy or some tension, anime didn't deliver at all. Anime messed up these scenes so much. Anime really didn't do that well, which made me very sad. Which made me very sad because it's not I'm only for hot scenes in boys' love stories, but in Bean Counter they are important. They are important, and in anime it's just sometimes, and not only kissing scenes and stuff like that, but also some drama scenes. It's borderline stick figures, and the music wasn't the music wasn't great as well. It was the basic piano from drama CD. I just didn't feel that they tried, right? Again, with Cherry Maho, there are a lot of not the best animation, but at least I can tell that they are tried and they always delivered when it matters. During emotional scenes, you can feel the tension, you can feel all the great things. Which not again the case with Bean Counter, in my opinion. I know a lot of people still like it. I just like read manga, and after I read manga, I was like, oh wait, I'm not into that. So yeah, I hope, like I don't think it's gonna happen, but nobody stopped me from having a hope. I hope someday we can have good anime adaptation with for BL with something more complex than Gore for It Nakamura-kun. Because like Go For It Nakamura-kun look very, very impressive and very good for BL, but it's very tame story, right? So you can tell they did their best because it's not too complicated or too spicy. And they did a great job, and I appreciate it. I'm not saying that like something is wrong with Gore For It Nakamura-kun, but I wish we could have like something like that for something more mature. And by mature, I don't necessarily mean like explicit BL with like a lot of erotic or something, but with adult characters, not about school. With maybe more complicated plot, cause it's not. Wait, what am I doing? I'm not. I wanted to be here. Because it's not what happened. Like again, they started recently doing what's called light anime. Where they basically just animate and voice frames. I don't watch it usually because I don't think it make any sense. I'd prefer to just listen to drama CD. It's better than doing something like that. So yeah. Slides show basically. Yeah, even worse. They released recently one this type of anime, and it so basically the manga, the source material, is very explicit, and in this light anime, quote unquote, they just cut out all explicit scenes. And I was like, why do you even bother choosing explicit work for this? Like, it doesn't make any sense, So sometimes I'm just confused, Are you talking about anime? It's about Yakuza. It's about Yakuza, isn't it? Like, or I'm missing something. Because I'm not sure. Sometimes I'm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, some forms of this form of animations, I'm not against them. I don't like your shading. I'm not against in general, but for BL, it's usually just colored slideshows, and it's very, very sad. They are doing right now, like there is like in BL community, there is I wanted to use the word conflict, but I'm not sure is it conflict. That like people talk if they like the amount of live drama adaptations, And I used to be among those who would say, oh, I don't like it. I don't like they do drama adaptations. I wish they didn't do it. But now, recently, like, since the quality of dramas started to grow as well, like, BL dramas, I think they are get pretty interesting. Like, the Ten Dance was really good, the Akasaka was really good, oh my god, how's the manga called about Our Dining Table or something like that, where there's a guy who cooks and a guy who has a very cute little brother. And the one with Aki and Haru is also cooking one. For some reason, I watched a lot of cooking BL. Oh wow, give me a second. So it can be pretty good. So I'm not a hater anymore. Wider audiences are watching them. Like, it's harder to promote anime to wider audiences. Like, only otaku will watch BL. Most people, if they are otaku, they don't watch Boys Love. While drama, some people, even if they're not into BL, they still can watch a BL drama. That's what I discovered from watching all those BL seminars in Japanese and like watching videos. So like I kind of understand the reason behind it, but it still doesn't make me really happy about it. Because I think I wish more people were less biased against BL. So we could have more BL adaptations, because straight anime, like, some get adaptations, some are just insane. Like, some stories they adapt into anime are just, oh my god, like. So I wish they can make us more original battle yaoi as Sengoku Basara. I think we deserve it, honestly. I'm still shocked they did this like for 2 seasons and a full movie. Like, basically just that. It's wait, I wanted to think. Yeah, this one. Is it? Yeah, maybe it's this one. I'm talking to my brushes. Yukimura has flames here, so I'll give him some soft flames. I could look it up how they look and make it more correct, but like, why if I can just vibe? Who's gonna stop me, huh? Who's gonna stop me for doing it the ugly way? Nobody will stop me. Oh my god. Okay, I will stop myself. I'm literally going to look up just from. Okay, it's better to have different brush for it. I think this brush. So they go like that. And like that. And some of them split into parts. Yeah, so not. Okay, we will do it. Firstly, I need to do them bigger, I think. No, don't do a straight line. nothing is straight in Sonata Yukimura, to be honest. So that's homophobic Procreate to turn his flame into straight line. Yukimura is definitely straight. No one is... Well, okay, there are some bi characters and some are in the closet. I'm trying to think. There are just couple of straight characters in Sengoku Basara. What? No, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. It's fine. Okay, so we'll start from this leg, because I was doing it on the other leg, so maybe we should try another leg and it will go better if we do that. Too much action going on. Like that. And like that. Is it fine? Yeah, that looks much better. Yeah, well, both Yukimura and Date Masamune are not straight because most of the characters in Sengoku Basara maybe had some sometimes like curiosity / action with like some female characters, but not them. I'm trying to they interacted only with one female character, I think, and she's a little bit insane, so they definitely weren't into her. And what's funny that's in like school spin-off, they literally like don't care about anyone but each other, and they're so comfortable with each other. That's also like makes it, oh wow, I like it. I'm so happy I decided. I might rotate them a little bit to make it a little bit like that. Maybe even make them a little bit bigger. Maybe wrap them. Wait. Yeah, this is so much better. This is another thing with art, I think, that sometimes you're like, very hardcore way. I will break through with the power of my imagination. And then you're like, no, I'm gonna Google references. I give up. What I was even thinking about. Why? Oh my god, no, that's not what I was looking. Why I was even doing that? Like, what was the idea behind this bravery? And now we're like, oh wow, these flames look pretty cute. Okay, we can also see with more details where we was. I can create. Let me do this. No, I don't want this. I want this group. Rename line art. Line art. Oh, Lone art, not Lone. Oh my god, I forgot how to use all my tools. Yeah, so now we have line art. I will put this all in. So this is basically how I organize. I usually do everything in folders and in groups, and that's how, like, I don't name my layers, but I do name my groups. Sketches. So we can see how we started and where we came. We don't need to see sketches. It's not over yet, but I actually... sometimes you look at the sketch and you're like, oh, sketch was so much better. Why did I do that to myself? I was so wrong. Sketch was so better. And this is not what happened to me right now. I'm actually pretty happy with where we're going. Like, we started here. A sketch which I made in my sketchbook with my hands. Well, this is also I'm doing with my hands, but like with a pencil in a sketchbook in a real world. And this is what we did through today's stream today. I think it's going pretty well, especially since I haven't been doing anything like that for a really while. So we can go give Yuki some shadows, I guess. I really need to start watching and following, not just watching, but watching and following art tutorials from all these bazillion channels I follow with them. I think it would be a great thing to do. Wait, not normal, multiply. Right? Wait, yeah, here. Okay, I started from chibies because for me doing chibies is a little bit easier than anything else. I feel more comfortable with doing chibies. Though again, when it's art block can destroy everything for me. What's happening? And for me, including chibies, and I just like got stuck and do nothing, like paralysis. But if I want to go and learn more, I definitely need to go back to doing other stuff but chibies. But starting with chibies is fine. It's still pretty good learning. Like even right now, while I was changing stuff, it was very interesting because I didn't know where I'm going to go with it. And yeah, finding something that works better is the best part of drawing process, at least for me. Wait, where are your hands, Masamune-sama? This is Yukimura. I need Masamune and I need this. Okay, I found his hands and I gave them shadows. I feel like I can make it stronger. Yeah. Okay, if a light source is there, where are your light source? Somewhere, like the moon is somewhere here, so I think this part of Yuki should not be, and here can be a shadow. At least that's how I theoretically think, I guess. Maybe I'll give them moon later. Not right now, but I think I should just shadow Yuki here and not do too much here. Let's go back to Yukimura and to his shadowing of this part of his body. I don't need to burn marker. I was using this one, texture marker for shadowing. So I can give him a little bit of eyeshadows, but mostly it should be here. And maybe a little bit from here, hair, and his ribbon. I kind of want to see if I can make Yuki's eyes a little bit less silly. Oop, not that. That is wrong. Whoop. Whoop. That is also very, very wrong. That's not what I was planning to do, and that's not it as well. Please. Come. Oh no, the wrong brush. Yeah, maybe something like that, and I can make them brown and not just too high. There was one. No. Maybe bigger, maybe not. Let me see what will happen if I give them some coloring. Where can I put it? I can put it here. Wait, Yuki has, I think he has brown eyes. Oh my god. Whee! Yeah, I think this looks cuter. For some reason, I have so much. I feel like I have a bias. I feel like I like Yukimura more. Because Masamune, I'm like, here's an eye patch, here's one eye, here's Hakama, here we go, let's party, you're done. And with Yukimura, wait, what if I make his hair fluffier? What if I make his pants more stylish? What if I add more details? Maybe I am... I was saying that Masamune is my favorite, not favorite, but I would world. But if we talk about visuals and probably about character design, I think Yukimura is much more fun. And there's so much more to play around. Though, again, to be fair, I used Masamune-sama's casual wear, not his super iconic war outfit. So that's why maybe he's not so detailed and well designed as Yukimura. But I think Yukimura in the anime never was wearing casual clothing, which is a little bit missed opportunity for me. I wish they also shown us Yuki at least once in regular kimono. It would be really cool to see him in just hakama and stuff like that. I think he even when he was injured and suffering, they never undress him. Well, they did undress. I think every season Masamune-sama for some reason was either in this casual hakama or with less clothing. I know that Yukimura has his abs. In my chibi version he doesn't have abs, but in his anime version he has very prominent abs here. That's what I know what's going on, but they never gave him any normal clothing, only his. Maybe it also says something about the character. I don't know. Maybe it's about Yukimura being only on his duty mode, while Masamune sometimes can relax and just to chill. Though there's nothing to chill about in his life. always so like he's always undressed, cut him so bad, so he has to, you know, lie almost dead and try not to die, naked, like cover it in bandages, and like the kimono is over him, and he's like he's always suffering. So well, Yukimura, I'm trying to remember. I think like there was only one time when Masamune beaten him really bad, but they didn't show us that something happened to him. I can add some shadows to Yuki's hair. I didn't shadow his hair. Yes, clipping mask. What am I doing? Multiplier. I think this is my shadow, and this is whatever I was doing with this. Yeah, I want to... No, so again, the light is there, so we're kind of doing this just... I should do the same to Masamune. Shouldn't do it whatever I was doing before. Where are you? Masamune-sama. This is what we have. What if I pretend it's not exist? It doesn't exist, and do the multiplier, and let's do the same thing. I just... no, wait. Firstly, I want to make it bigger and like at least follow the same shape. I like the idea, but I need to... Wait. I think I find something. Yeah, he still needs to be covered under Yuki, but you know... I just kicked under my table. There's my Roomba, like a vacuum cleaner that named Hifumi. Hifumi worked today, and I just kicked him unintentionally. Wait, I want to make it even more like that. Oh my god. Yeah, so I want to do something like that. Just need to find the brush stroke. Whoop! Whoop! No, what are you doing? Multiplier. Yes, this is kind of the idea what I was going with. Yeah, I think that works. Like, but that means I also need to change the shading on his face. Whatever this was before, bye. Let's go to the face. And let's just do that. Oop, no, that's too much. That's a bit too much. No. Calm down. Something like that. It will work. I think. Okay, I think for today's stream, I'm going to wrap it up. I will show where we started and where we ended. So this is where we are now, and this is where we were at the beginning. So we went from this to this.